All right, guys, Matt with Kayak Buddies. We are out at Goodby's Creek today, now in the F12. I haven't been out in a while. And we're gonna run the F12, and this thing is completely loaded down with weight. So I don't know what our numbers are gonna be like, but we're gonna fish today for some reds and some trouts around these docks. But you'll see, I'll give you a quick explainer of everything on the boat. I do have a secondary seat up in the front. Believe it or not, I use that for my fishing gear. Kind of works out pretty well. Do have the engine with the external tank today. You can kind of see down there the tank running right behind me. I can swivel my seat all the way around. You can see it up on top. Got everything connected. I got my tiller controls connected as well, because I will tell you, in past, you don't want to let go of that tiller arm. I've done it. So I got everything today and then some. So we'll get some numbers. It is flat out here in the St. John's. Beautiful day. Hopefully it doesn't rain on me. But I'm going to try to get in real shallow and see if there's any tails popping up anywhere. It's still not ideal conditions right now, but nonetheless, we're going to get some numbers here. So hang tight. We'll see where we'll head south and get some real numbers on speed. All right, guys, so we are gonna open it up. We're at 0. We're not moving. It is almost slack tide. It's getting close. Got a little bit of southern current, but that's it. So let's give this I'm gonna run this thing, kind of amp it up. Frontier is a little more sluggish than the Pursuit, so we're gonna see what this thing can do. It's been a long time since I've been on my F12. Let's see what we got here. 5.7 max speed, average 5. The cruise speed on this actually is in the high 4s. It's pretty nice actually. When you start yanking those RPMs up, because it is so wide, you got to keep the RPMs up, otherwise it just plateaus in the water and kind of stops. The Pursuit doesn't stop, but the F12 is a lot more stable. But the high 4s, low 5s all day long. In a comfortable speed, actually. It's a very comfortable speed. So right now we're like 4.4. Doesn't feel like it. I'll do some play-by-play here. That's a nice speed right there. That's 4.950. Now, if you're carrying a lot of weight, you got to get the RPMs up. And right now, I'm pretty maxed on the boat today. This thing's actually going pretty well. It's going past the 5.3. Maybe it's the freshwater buoyancy, I have no idea. Yeah, we're in the mid 5s. 5.4. Now I'm gonna reset the counter again, so you know things lie. Let's do it again, reset. 5.6. Well, I'll be damned. So we're in the mid-5s all day. All right, I am gonna cruise up to these docks and see what's going on. This guy's gonna get pissed if I come up with an engine. So let me go a little bit farther south. All right, guys, all for now. All right, so we were going with current last time, 5.6, 5.7. So I'm gonna go the other way now. And let's see what we got. I'm gonna fish the inside. The current's about slacking here, so that's why I need to go. Hey man, this thing turns on a dime. Fighting the current right now. It's not a strong current. We're wide open. But I'm getting about exactly the same numbers. 5.3 into current, 5.67 with current. All day long. This boat's so smooth with this power. You don't have to run wide open. I just want to see where we're going. So this right now is mid-4s. Very pleasant. Beautiful day out. I think I'm still a little bit too early for the water change out between tides. So I'm gonna go inside and just fish around the bridge. So we got 5.4 into current, 5.67 with current. Not a heavy current by all means. There wasn't much going on. Maybe a couple knots if that, but I will tell you, it's been a while since I've been on the F12 and this thing turns like a champ. Drives beautifully with power. I totally forgot how smooth this thing is with power. You don't need a lot of power. I mean, yes, you can add bigger motors, but that's dangerous, guys. I mean, this thing flexes as it is when you hit waves. But turn radius is fantastic with these motors. I mean, if I really tweak it, I can probably get very close to turning on my own space. Depends how much I want to tweak it, but right now I am pretty much maxed. And that was maybe 10 feet if I really push it hard. Let me try that one again. Okay, this is fully locked. I mean, I'm just controlling with my thumb. I mean, literally. Yeah. I would give it 12 feet without pushing it really, really hard. You notice it doesn't really hesitate. Bust right through it. So let's go play in some wake. I gotta go in anyway. You guys look at these boat houses. I mean, they cost more than some people's houses. I mean, look at that. 4 hoists. Wow. All right, let's go play inshore. don't know if you guys can see the external tank inside of the water floating around, but it's weird how the Frontier just, no matter where I sit, man, I still get a bunch of water back there, but nonetheless, it doesn't really come forward. It just kind of sits on top of the scuppers because I am really behind the scupper with my back, so I'm literally on top of them. So anyway, but that's the external tank. You'll see that I have my filler right here, and everything's wide open, so I can't pump gas in. Easiest way to do it is just simply you're gonna have to look at it when you do it. Of course, you got to turn your engine. You want to be able to see the side shot of that motor so you can get the shadow of the fuel in it. But works really well. I mean, no complaints. Very simple process. So I haven't seen any tail in the water anywhere. I've been feeding shrimp to basically nothing. Falling off. Oh, there's a mullet. So I'm going to actually go a little bit closer to the bridge areas and see. Right now the tide's going out. We got about 2 hours until it slacks, so this is a good time to get so the fish start pouring out of here. So I'm gonna, well, at least we hope. There's been a ton of rain. That means the water's really fresh. So most likely the reds are not here. Too much fresh water. They're gonna move that towards the mouth of the St. John's. Beautiful day though.